Okay, let's try this again. Another attempt at a live feed here. Good morning, everyone. Happy Thursday. Rob here for Southwest Florida Television. We are up at Del Nor-Wiggins Pass State Park in North Naples, Florida. We're in Area 5. Right now the temperature is 68 degrees, expecting today's high to get up around 85. The water temperature is right around 69 degrees. A bit overcast this morning, but still beautiful as always. Good morning. Just making my way into Area 4 here as I walk down the beach, past the old pine trees, the captain's pine trees, Captain Roy's pine trees there in Area 4. I saw an osprey fly by here carrying some seaweed. Looks like they might be working on their nest over here, or a nest somewhere. Let's see if we see them over in the trees over here where that old nest is. They might be making some improvements to the nest. That'd be nice. I just saw it fly by carrying some seaweed, and that's what they use. They use that like bedding in their nest. It's their mattress. They have a mattress of seaweed. There were some dolphins out here earlier this morning before I started my feed. This time change, though, has really got me screwed up. It's so dark in the morning now, and it's cutting into my work time. I love coming out here to the beach in the morning, but the sun just seems to be coming up later now. There goes one of our pelican friends flying by. We'll see what happens. Let's see if there's any action over here in this nest. The nest is right up, the osprey nest is right up there. And I believe we have two ospreys up in the nest there. It's hard to see. I gotta come around. See if I can get an angle on them. It's just so dark up there. I can't see Can't see what's going on. I don't know if there's any movement up there. Trying to get an angle here where I can through the bushes. I don't know. Not seeing any movement up there. I'll zoom in here. I don't know if you guys can see any movement down in that nest. I don't see anything right now. I thought I saw a head sticking up from when I was further out on the beach, but I don't see anything moving around. Maybe I'll step back further. Okay, I hear an osprey. Oh, one just flew by here. I hear one up there. Sounds like it's coming from... Oh yeah, there was one in the nest. There was one down in the nest. Very cool. Did you see it come flying out there? There was one in the nest. So they might be working on rebuilding that nest or improving it. Getting it ready maybe to lay some eggs. Wouldn't that be sweet? All right. That'd be interesting to see some little baby ospreys hatch. So there is some activity at the nest. That's up at the north end of Area 4. You can see that nest in Roy's spot, up where we usually see Roy when he's here. By the way, he was out here yesterday. He was really happy to be out here yesterday. He had a good time with all the ladies. All the ladies spoiling him. He had a great time yesterday out here. But it did wear him out. He was tuckered out when he got home. Kim made him a nice big hot bowl of tomato soup. And he was a happy camper eating that soup. Thank you, Kim. Oh, there's Dexter. Wonder if he saw those dolphins again. Our friend Dexter coming down the beach here. Hey, hey.
You see him?
Didn't see him. No.
I got a video of him.
Did you get some video?
Yeah.
Neat. Look for that. Yeah, I did not see him. They
That's
must
too
have.
bad. They were performing as well. One was flapping his tail.
Oh wow.
You know? So,
They must have shot down the beach or something.
I guess. Yeah, there was three together.
Darn it.
That's too bad.
I was watching it. The ospreys are here working on their nest.
Yeah, I saw that. You know,
I'm seeing.
no babies in there yet, I guess.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I saw one bringing some seaweed in there. That's what they use like for bedding.
Yeah.
You know, the seaweed. So just.
I see one up there now.
You see one in there?
Yeah. I saw a head pop up.
Did you see a head pop up? Well, maybe they're in there. Maybe the mother's in there. The female's in there.
Yeah, watch there's a head there.
It's hard.
There, you see the head? Move it.
Got to zoom into it. Yeah, so there's one down in there. That's cool.
There you see it?
Yep. So there's one osprey in the nest. That must be the female.
Evidently.
Because one of them just took off. So maybe there's some eggs in there.
Could be.
Very cool.
Yeah. It's over
Yep, there, I see it. There, yeah, I can
Yeah,
see it moving around there.
Yeah.
You can see its white head there on the
Yeah.
left side of the nest. Very cool.
That's great. Well, that's too bad you didn't see the dolphins.
Yeah, I'd love to see some dolphins. I miss my dolphins out here.
Yeah.
I'd love to see some little baby osprey chicks one day.
I know, that'd be nice.
I've never seen them yet come out of the nest.
No, I haven't either.
That'd be
But
fun.
maybe we'll see them this year.
Maybe we'll get
Maybe our
lucky.
year.
Maybe it'll be our year of the osprey.
All right, Bob.
All right, Dexter.
I won't see you tomorrow. I'm going to Melbourne for the weekend. So
Oh, okay.
I'll probably see you Tuesday.
Oh, okay. Well, have a safe trip.
Okay, thank
All
you.
right, Dexter.
Yep.
Enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you.
Well, that's cool. There is some action in the osprey nest. There goes Dexter. There goes Dexter. You got to see 3 dolphins performing out here this morning. Of course, me. They didn't perform for me. They performed for Dexter. Maybe they'll come back. I'm not going to be out here too long this morning. I got a late start. Just got things to do. I do want to give you some time together, though. Give you the opportunity to get together and chat here with each other and say good morning. Show you what it's like out here. Share our beautiful weather with you. Those of you that might be up in the frigid cold weather still. We get spoiled down here in Florida, that's for sure, here in Naples with the weather. Just kind of take it for granted. I don't know if you've been following the news, but that darn coronavirus, it's spreading throughout Southwest Florida now. They've got some confirmed cases here in Collier County. So everybody's panicking, of course. Just gonna take it one day at a time. That is beautiful. Love the way those clouds just spread out like that. The water is gorgeous. Just a little hard to see here. The sun's peeking in and out from behind the clouds, but the water is beautiful. Keep those prayers coming for our friends, all of our friends in need of prayer. Please, if you need some prayers, let everyone know. Share with the group here. That's what we're all about, supporting each other through good and bad times. morning. Well, I don't know where those dolphins took off to this morning. I was hoping they would come back here so we could get a look at them. I'm kind of jealous of Dexter, getting to see them. He said they were performing for him this morning, performing for him. Wish they'd come out and perform for us. Just never know when they're going to come by. As soon as I get in my car and leave, boom, they could appear. Sometimes they just pop up like it seems like from out of nowhere. I'll be standing here and then all of a sudden the dolphins are there. And as quick as they appear, they disappear. It is beautiful out here, to say the least. It's gorgeous views. I love those early morning streaks of light across the beach. Try to snap off a picture. Hopefully I won't blow the feed here. Let's see what happens. I think I'm back. I think everything went all right. I'm gonna go down the beach just a little further here. That sun is just playing peekaboo behind the clouds here. It's just not coming out this morning. It tries, peeks out for a second and then disappears. Kind of a haze out there on the Gulf as well this morning on the horizon. Guess we got some high humidity. I don't know what the humidity is today. I didn't check that. Well, remember, I'll be sharing this video tomorrow morning on Facebook as a premiere, so you can watch it on Facebook and chat with each other, just as if it were live. But I've been setting those for 7 a.m. Hopefully you're able to get on in the mornings and chat with your friends there if you're not doing it here. I was kind of hoping if I walked down here further, the dolphins would show up. But no such luck. If you've been to the park here, you know how it is with the dolphins. They're out here all throughout the day. They swim back and forth along the shore, but you just never know when they're going to come by. It's kind of hit and miss. It's a game of cat and mouse between me and the dolphins. We're down in Area 3 right now, down by the old skybox. The old skybox. One of the great places to sit and come out and take in a sunset. I wonder if the boardwalk's still here or if they took it out. They've removed some of the old boardwalks here in the park. The skybox used to have a boardwalk going all the way to the parking lot. It was great for people that needed access, people in wheelchairs or walkers. It looks like the boardwalk's still here, but see how it's got that nice little built-in bench to sit on? Great place to watch the sunrises right there, the north end of Area 3. Just park at the north end of the parking lot, and the boardwalk is still there. So if you had a little motorized wheelchair, whatever, scooter, you could come right out here in Area 3 and plop yourself down at the end of the boardwalk. And watch one of our beautiful sunsets. There's about a mile of shoreline here at the park. I wouldn't call it all beach, but there is a mile of shoreline here at the park. Up at the north end, the beach gets a little thin, a little sparse. No dogs allowed on the beach. You can bring your dogs in the park, but they're not allowed past the dunes. They have to remain behind the dunes. They're not allowed out on the beach. There's no overnight camping here. No camping at the park. Fishing up at the north end only. You can only fish at the north end. No swimming at the north end up in Area 5, just fishing. Down here at the south end, you're good for swimming and recreating, whatever you want to do down here. they do have canoes and kayaks and paddle boards for rent here. You just go to the concession stand in parking lot 4. Also beach chairs and umbrellas and snacks and souvenirs. There's a boat launch with parking. That's a separate parking lot from the beach access. Boy, listen to that osprey. Man, oh man, is it making a racket. Let's see if we can spot it. Let's see if we can find that osprey over here. It's making a racket. Sitting up on top of the pine tree over here. It's just stretching his wings out. Maybe drying them off. Here we go. I'll get you a look at an osprey now. There's one of our ospreys right there. See if he makes some noise. Come on, say something. It's being quiet now. It was screeching like crazy just a minute ago. Definitely makes a big difference being able to use the gimbal here to zoom in. That was the osprey you just heard, if you heard that. Well, let's start walking up the beach. I think I heard another one. I think I just heard another one, a second osprey. Yep, there's a second one behind me. I gotta come down the beach a little ways to get a shot of it. Good morning. So there's a second osprey right down here. Where is he? This one's really tough to see. He's up. He's really tough to see here in the... See if he's just blending in. You see him up there? You can kind of see his silhouette there. Kind of tough with the dark green branches behind it and not much sunlight. But he is sitting up there, trust me. Cool. So we've seen a few ospreys this morning. That's neat. Saw those two down by their nest there. That's neat. Over in area 4 by Roy, where Roy would be sitting. Now all we need are a couple dolphins to pop up here for us and say good morning. Not seeing any dolphin action. Oh boy. I'm thinking about my little puppy Annie, little Princess Annie. She's up there now, having a blast with all of her other friends and our friends. It was tough burying her yesterday, but that's the circle of life. She's in a much better place now, that's for sure. With all her fur buddies. And the good news is she left us with 2 beautiful puppies, 2 beautiful children of hers. She did a good job. There's some dolphins coming up towards us. I just saw them pop up out there. At least one. I saw one. It's coming up. It's heading to the left. Just keep your eyes peeled out there. See it out there? Did you see it come up? There he is. There's our dolphin. Thankfully. There he is. I hope you can see him. Making his way to the south. Sweet. I was hoping to see a dolphin this morning. And there we go. There he goes. Where is he at? See if he comes in closer. See if he comes in any closer for us. It's moving along at a pretty good clip. It's moving pretty fast. See if I can zoom in a little more on him. It's harder to follow him as I zoom in. Now he's getting ahead of me. He's getting ahead of me. I don't know where he went. Whoa, he's way over here now. Sorry. He's moving a lot faster than me now. Sorry. There he is. I don't know if he's going to come in or not. The water's getting shallow now as the tide's going out. There he is on the left. Let's see if we see him one more time. There he is. Sweet. Well, it's not 3 of them like Dexter saw, but at least we saw one. I thought he'd be maybe making a race into the shore here. He's right over here now. He's coming in closer. Maybe. I thought he was. I thought he was going to come in. The Osprey calling out in the back. The Osprey called the Dolphin for us. That was sweet of it. I love it. I love seeing our dolphins here in the morning. I think he's going to come in closer. Let's see. Nope. Thought he was. Now I lost him. Ooh, he stopped here. See what he does. See what he does here. Ooh, he turned around. He turned around. Is he gonna go back up the beach? Yep, looks like he's making his way back up the beach. Oh, come on, camera. Focus. Hang on. Get your focus there, camera. Awesome. I think he's gonna head up the beach now. Oh, now he turned around and it's going the other way. So unpredictable. So unpredictable. Now he's heading back down the other way. Well, at least we got to see one dolphin. Thankfully, that's good. We should have a better day because we saw a dolphin. Got my wish. Got my wish. Listen to that osprey. Can you hear him behind me? Yep, the Dolphin's on his way down south. Heading south. And the Osprey, there goes the Osprey. Boom, just dove in the water. After a fish, got one. It got one. It got one. I don't know if you caught that, but it got it. He got himself a fish. Very cool. Very, very cool. Well, I wish the sun would come out. Makes it a lot easier to see things. It's a lot easier for the camera to focus on ospreys flying through the air and dolphins swimming by. I'm gonna have to call it a morning here. I gotta get going. I want to thank you guys for being friends, followers, supporters. Those of you that are supporters, thank you. Those of you that send a little something to my PayPal account every once in a while, I really appreciate that. You don't know how handy that little bit of extra money is, believe me. Just putting gas in the car, it's a huge, huge boost. I've been going through a ton of gas now that I'm doing these deliveries, these Uber Eats deliveries. I fill the car up every 3 days, sometimes every 2 days. Putting a lot of miles on the car. And it's money. It ain't much money, but it's money. It's kind of like minimum wage. If you guys, by the way, if you guys do use the Uber Eats thing or ride shares, anything, keep in mind that those drivers are not getting rich. They're making minimum wage at most, probably. If you actually figure how much time they sit around waiting for a call. So we all rely on tips, heavily rely on tips. And it's amazing how many people don't tip. It's just amazing. I've had some incredible tippers and I have had some real duds. But please remember, all those ride share programs and food delivery programs, those guys rely on tips. Just like me here on Facebook and YouTube. Well, everybody say your goodbyes. Hopefully I'll be out here tomorrow. I can't promise it. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday are busy. But anyway, thank you for watching. Thanks for being a friend, a follower. Those of you that are supporters, thank you for being a supporter. Tell your friends about Southwest Florida Television and what we're doing here. Invite them to join along with us. We'd appreciate their company. Have a wonderful, wonderful Thursday. As Captain Roy would say if he was standing here beside me, tally-ho, enjoy the journey. For Southwest Florida Television, I'm Robb Stan. God bless.